Well, you know, there's a brand new NBC Wall Street Journal poll that shows this whole GOP race really getting tight. Donald Trump now at 30%, only 3 points ahead of second place Ted Cruz. Marco Rubio dropping now to fourth place. By the way, this is the same poll, of course, that showed that Ted Cruz was leading nationally back in February. Said that Cruz was at 28 and Trump was at 26%. Another poll, perhaps even more intriguing, ABC Washington Post. It shows that Trump #1 at 34%, but he's down, and he's only 9 points ahead at second place Ted Cruz. And I want you to take a look at this. Republican voters are split on Trump becoming the nominee. 51% said they would be satisfied, but 48% said they would be dissatisfied. And in a hypothetical two-way match, Trump would lose to both Cruz and Rubio. So is this more fodder for a broker convention? Joining me now, former Senator Scott Brown, Morgan Ortagus, and Mica Mosbacher. Mica, let me go to you first. I know you're a Cruz supporter. And Super Tuesday and last Saturday, he outpaced the polls big time. And it looks like he may be able to give Trump a legitimate run now.
I think he can. First of all, nothing's more exhilarating than to be shot at without result. And Cruz is being attacked on all sides, and he's holding his own. He won 2 states last Saturday. He raised $1.5 million as a result on the Internet.
Why is this happening? Why is he doing better now?
Well, there's 2 reasons. First of all, I think the establishment is finally realizing that they've been in denial and that an establishment candidate cannot win. I've suggested that maybe they try a 12-step program and recite the Serenity Prayer. They need to accept the fact it will be an insurgent that wins. So, Lord, give me the serenity. Lord, give me the wisdom.
We got you. We got you. Yeah. Well, so Morgan, I think now, I mean, again, we always point out you were a Jeb supporter.
We're going to keep pointing that out.
Are you a Cruz supporter now?
I am.
You're leaning Cruz.
No. I'm just a Fox News analyst.
All right. So let me ask you about this then. 48% saying they would be dissatisfied with Donald Trump, and I think there's a larger number that says he doesn't have the temperament. Is that starting to weigh on his campaign, you think, a little bit?
I think we're seeing a culmination of things with Trump. I mean, one, we've had several debates where both Cruz and Rubio have been very aggressive with him and made Trump sort of lose his cool. In addition to that, you're seeing the media is now finally covering some of his failed business dealings and some of the stuff that is just not flattering that he's done, you know, as it relates to poorer working people. And I think finally you've got anti-Trump PACs out there that are spending money in these early states, as we talked about. So I think it's those three things that are really playing into. But the biggest thing on this is where I have to give all of you credit. Cruz's campaign has been brilliantly run. I'm so impressed by the organization, by the amount of money.
Even with those fake tweets last in Hawaii. Okay,
I'm not on the campaign.
I have a comment about
that. Was some like
Senator Brown, let me go to you because I know these numbers come out all the time and it frustrates the Trump camp. And, you know, the bottom line is Trump's still leading in delegates. He's won the most states, and he's favored big time in states that were looking ahead. But is there something to this that he should be worried about?
Well, listen, you're always worried, Charles. I can say that firsthand. I won elections by 300 votes. So it's 50% plus 1. There's no head-to-head matchups right now. You got 4 people in it. And the pontificating is unbelievable. I get it. But, you know, we're going to find out tonight and Tuesday, next Tuesday, because after Tuesday, if Marco loses and Kasich loses, they're out. Even though they may stay in, they're really out. So it's going to be a 2-man race. And by then, with all respect, it's going to be very difficult for Ted to catch up. So unless we start to, you know, get together and figure this thing out, Trump's going to be the nominee, and then we have to find and get a good vice presidential candidate to help in that transition and hopefully bring the people together. It's pretty simple.
I think someone's auditioning for the job.
Yeah, you are Morgan.
I think Mica's but real quick, when they say Donald Trump and temperament, if Marco Rubio can get under his skin at a debate, how does that? What does that mean in terms of President Trump negotiating with these really tough folks out there from China to Russia and on?
Yeah, I would argue that having Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio go after Donald Trump on national stage with the bright lights on, and plus the super PACs and all the other stuff, Mitt Romney and others, pales in comparison to anything that these other world leaders will do to him. So if he can survive this, I believe he, and quite frankly, any one of the 4 candidates could do a better job against the guys out there in the real world.
Baptism by fire.